See if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
So Middle Tennessee State's offense will try to get something going with their first.
Are you sure he was short?
And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something.
Wide open spaces. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink. It is hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
They'll run it from the gun. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
There's nobody on Smith. Am I crazy?
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious
John
damage.
Daly.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smith. At the 45 on his way. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
What was your favorite ChatGPT story?
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Running like
I made one about Wheels. It's pretty fucking good.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second.
I mean,
and 4.
It's pretty fucking good. That's all I gotta say.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
It's caught downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Beebe. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical, and they've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, third down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge third down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal, make this a 7-point game. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown, try to make this a 2-possession game.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Give to Brown.
No.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh,
Son of a bitch.
And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down.
So we're trying to hit on 4th down.
Quickly complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play. He drops back. First down. Got to play the whole field up. Scrambles around. Runs for a first down. New set of downs. New set of problems.
Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. It's first down from the 37-yard line. From the gun. Running back on the move.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, taking it chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. There he goes. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Starting to feel a little pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll give it to the back. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And, guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The give to the back.
That's
And the
far,
defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the back. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. Lots of running room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
Let's go! Let's go!
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Here we go.
Gives it on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown, Owls. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Here's the handoff. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Turning it on. And he slips through the
so
crowd,
cheap.
and he'll house it.
It's so
Touchdown,
cheap.
Middle Tennessee.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation,
so
the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't
It's
thrown
so cheap.
into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They want that clock to run. At the 35, he's open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Quarterback takes a knee.
Why am I not using me yet?
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack, welcome everyone to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Okay.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. This time he's got it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida International. Once he got some room, it was over.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So Kennesaw State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up hurting. We're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Darrisaw. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. FIU pushing tempo. Dropping back. It's Kendricks. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. If that running back wore a half-size bigger shoe, that's an incomplete pass, but he got a foot down.
He got it down. Nice body control, and you see so many running backs work with wide receivers now in practice because they're such good route runners, and you can tell the awareness was fully there near the sidelines to get that little toe in bounds, maybe.
Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. Open space at the 25. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So first down here as they go back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout here. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Finds his man. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are. And now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Sorry, fool.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football.
It's weird when you're playing, but you can barely keep your eyes open.
Take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Quickly to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on third.
Oh.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that fourth down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big fourth down conversion.
Floating away. The throw. Makes the catch. It's Beebe. Brings it to the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
21, Florida International, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. FIU pushing tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right
Why
side.
is there nobody back there?
Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Kendricks. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Buying some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Kendricks. He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Darrisaw. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh,
Deep shot for the end zone.
What?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return. bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. Zings it complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws, they're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job breaking on the football, getting the wide receiver on the ground.
Quickly complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Kennesaw State right back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
At the 41-yard line. Brings up second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Timeout.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Fucking wobbly.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. air on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Rides the back and leaves it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To throw, it's Kendricks. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Immediately fires to the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. FIU will line up to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
We've reached a break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Now improvising. And he runs it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. To the air, it's Kendricks. Flips it out in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he
7-1.
to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw it. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Kendricks. Grabbed behind the line, it's Darrisaw. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And that's another FIU.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Makes a man miss. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love Kim.
Good. Come on, rank me. How am I not top 25? That's nice. That's nice. Yeah! Top 25. Oh, Sam Houston. That's going to be fun.